Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Outta Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode number 13 of my Colorado Rockies Out of the Park Baseball series here, and today we are back with the off-season video, which means, yes, we missed the playoffs, and it was quite a disaster. I actually recorded a September video and decided not to post it because September was an utter disaster for us, and I pretty much just went through it quickly and was pretty depressed the entire video because we imploded. Like, everything went wrong in September. Just look at all these losses. I mean, we lost, what is this? 8 games in a row at one point, and then that's 11 of 12. And, even before that, we lost 4 or 5, and it was just a complete and total disaster. I think we only had, 3, 5, we had 9 wins, so we didn't even win double digits in the month of September, and really, a big part of that was the downfall of our pitching staff. Our pitching staff really imploded in the second half. It was actually looking pretty good coming into September. Like, everyone had pretty good August, but Rodriguez, his ERA went from 3, 2 or something at the start of September with us, all the way up to 4.57 by the end of it. Sonny Gray had a really bad second half. He really never improved. Struggled all year, really. Fernandez had a bad September. Even Jose Fernandez kind of sucked in September. It was, pretty hard to see. Tyler J completely imploded. He was playing really well, but, here he goes. Just 4 or 5 starts. He lost 4 in runs. And, even Ryu kind of struggled, although he was probably the best of the bunch. So, kind of stunk. But, and we didn't even get Kyle Crockett back. We got him back after the season, so that was too bad. But so yeah, now we got the off season going, and this is going to be a pretty big off season for us, I think. Boston won the World Series, by the way. Beat the never mind. No, then the Nationals won. Dang it, thought the Red Sox won, but the Nationals won series 4-1. So let's take a look at the team history. So, game improvement. Once again, our Pythagorean win-loss was a little bit better, but even so, 6 games better. We were 7 out of the division anyway, so wouldn't have really made too much of a difference, I suppose. And yeah, 1 game improvement over last year, but really pretty much the same mess. So I don't really know what to do now, because really the issue is our pitching staff, and it's always been our pitching staff, and I really don't know how to fix it. This is proving to be a really tough challenge playing with the Rockies. I think I want to stick with Sonny Gray and Jose Fernandez, despite them kind of having down years. We're going to stick it out with those two. They're still in their primes. I think we're going to bring Ryu back, even though his salary gets bumped up to $12.3 million. And I think we'll bring Rodriguez back. So we could move Paxton and maybe give that 5th starter spot to either Julio Urias again, or potentially to any other starters who maybe come up, because let's see, Brady Aiken, pretty solid year in AA, so he's probably going to start the year in AAA next year. And Hunter Parsons playing in low A ball, but I would say he should probably get moved up pretty soon. He'll probably be in AA next year, so we're getting closer to those guys coming up and helping us out here. And yeah, actually, even Parsons looks kind of ready right now, just based on his ratings. So I think those guys are coming up soon, but this is a tough offseason because our payroll is kind of getting screwed up here. So yeah, our payroll actually is scheduled to increase, and that is without re-signing Paul Goldschmidt. So I don't think we're going to be able to bring Goldschmidt back, which is okay. He sucked this year, quite frankly. Or I shouldn't say that, but he was really disappointing, a 767 OPS playing in Colorado. It's not really worth $17 million a year. And he's 32 years old, so I think it'd be pretty smart to just get the qualifying offer on him, get the draft pick, and let him walk. And then what I should be able to do, because we have so many outfielders, we can move Poppy to first base, get Goldschmidt out of there, and then we can play Benintendi or Soto. I would like to... Let's see. I think I'd like to at least platoon Bryant Harris with Joey Gallo next year in right, and then have maybe Soto and Benintendi, switch off playing in left or something. Probably give Benintendi the job to start because he's very good defensively there. Keep Soto as the backup. We also have some catching to trade, so we could maybe go out and get another really good starter, like trade Reitz and maybe another one of our catchers, or maybe like a Ketel Marte or something, or even one of our infielders for a nice pitcher. Adams, George didn't really play too well this year. We'll keep Adams and George though, probably. Marte we could definitely get rid of. He only had 28 at bats this year. So yeah, we have some options, but we do have to cut some payroll. I think. Oops. We have to cut about $10 million or so. Let's go to front office again. Salaries. So that could come from Jose Altuve. I wouldn't be opposed to trading Altuve at some point. I know we just signed him 2 years ago, but let's see, he's got 2 more years of guaranteed money left on his contract, and then 2 more years of team options. He's a good player, but we have a lot of infielders as it is. So if we could get something of value for Altuve and not have to pay him $14 million, that could be a good deal. Let's do this. All right, so we want to keep Fernandez and Gray. Gray's got to pitch better, though. I mean, if he doesn't start pitching better, we're going to get him out of here. We'll probably keep Ryu, even though his money goes up. Can move Altuve. Got Gallo, Murphy, Paxton, Crockett. Paxton salary we can move as well. So we could keep Altuve and move Paxton and maybe, I don't know, Crockett or something. But that doesn't really solve the long-term issue, because it's still, like, even next year, our payroll scheduled to be pretty high. And that doesn't include Paxton. So I think it would be smart to maybe at least look at moving Jose Altuve. And if we can get something really good for him, I think we have to jump at it. If the offers aren't that great, then we'll have to either scope out a manual trade or maybe just hold on to him. But I don't know. We will see. Alright, so here are our offers for Jose Altuve. Nothing too special so far. Gonna be someone here that's half decent and got offered. Ooh, Nick Castellanos isn't bad. 27 years old. Patrick Raby. If he was a starter, maybe. This catcher, Aaron Pilkington, although we don't really need another catcher. Malone, Kyle Servants. I mean, really, it'd be nice to get a really good pitcher for Altuve if we could. But Thomas Ibuki's not a bad prospect. Dylan Cozens, he's not bad at all. We don't really need another outfielder. Ramos Garcia, trash. Ooh, Texas is offering. All right, so Texas is pretty much, they've offered the most so far, so we can look at them. Nico Horner, Joe Ross. Yeah, nothing really too impressive. No like blue chip prospects or anything. But let's go to the Rangers. So the Rangers do have some pretty good pitching. They have Jake Thompson. He's gonna hit arbitration, but he might be nice. They don't really have any other good young pitchers. Wiles, not really. Well, he could be a starter, I guess. His changeup is okay. What about prospects? Because they can afford him. Jared Joseph, who's this guy? Oh, looks like a stud. Oh my goodness, this guy is a beast. Number 3 overall draft pick. I can see why. Drake Owensby. All right, he'd be a starter. Lefty, ground ball pitcher. So we could get him maybe. Wiles. What about Rhett Wolfsman? Outfielder. What if we got Wiles and Owensby? Okay, so we could get 2 pretty good arms from Texas for Jose Altuve. I'd call that a pretty good success. What about, let's look at OSA ratings. Alright, so they also like Zach Birdie. Oh yeah, I would love to get Birdie over a guy like Wiles. I don't know if we're gonna get him though. Okay, think about it. So we get Owensby and Wiles, or Owensby and Birdie. That'd be pretty nice. Get some immediate young pitching help. Because eventually we're gonna have to replace Ryu. He's only got 2 years left on his contract, and I don't really know if I'm going to keep him around after that. Kind of hesitant to keep him around now just based on his salary, but he's been one of our only consistent pitchers, so I got to stick with him. Alright, let's see what it would take to get these 2 starters. Who do we want to give up out of this bunch? Could give up Reitz. How good is this guy? Oh, this guy's nothing. We'll give him up. Arujo from Grand Junction. Let's just sort by name. Alright, so we can do that. And could we even get Wiles on top of that? Apparently we could not. That'd be too much money. Is Wiles... Oh, that's weird. How is that too much money? I don't understand. None of these guys are getting paid yet. Alright, but whatever. So we get, we're going to get top tier pitching prospect, Zach Birdie, who looks like he's going to be a starter, but worst case scenario, I think he'd be a really good reliever. Man, he's just at a high A ball though. It's just like all of our pitchers. we're gonna rush him though. I think we'll put him in at least AA next year. Alright, and then Drake Owensby could help out the rotation next year. He could slot in as that 5th guy potentially. So we'll do that. Owenby for Altuve and Arahu. Oh, let's make sure none of these guys aren't dicks or anything. Not a leader, but doesn't cause any trouble. Birdie, good guy in the clubhouse. All right, perfect. So we'll do that. So we clear some good salary. Altuve had a good 2 years here. That was a good signing still, even though we traded him. Like trading someone is not a sign of a failure. That just means that we had to, cut payroll and we wanted to capitalize on his value as it was. So that's what we did. And we'll put Adams at second base because he's not even a good shortstop. So we'll put him at second, and we'll use Marte as the backup then next year. Don't know who's going to hit leadoff, but we'll figure that out. And then, so we got Poppy, so we can play Benintendi in left. And we'll have Soto. We'll have Soto start out the year. So I think I want to save a year of Brian Harris. If I can. Ooh, his potential rating's kind of gone down. His inability to avoid K, yeah, like man, the only thing I don't like about him is he's never going to hit for a high average. Like 287 in Albuquerque, I guarantee his BABIP was high because he strikes out way too much. Okay, 320 is not that high, but I guess he just wasn't striking out as much, and that's pretty high strikeout rate. 22%. I don't know. I like Harris, though. I think he could be good. Like, he's really good defensively. If he walks, that would help. I don't know. Alright, so we still have an overstock of catching. So if we found a team that needed catching, we could get a... We'd probably be looking for some prospects at this point. I don't think we really want to add any more starters. Because we're going to have... So let's get Jay out of there. I think we're pretty much giving up on Tyler Jay at this point. So our rotation would look like Fernandez, Gray, Ryu, Rodriguez, Owenby. So I like that. We'll stick with that. Bullpen arms would be good to get. Oh yeah, we could look to. So right now we could look to move Paxton still, who we definitely don't need. And then at least one of our catchers. Yeah, at least one of our catchers. So let's go to top prospects. See if there's a guy we could target here, maybe. Especially pitchers. McGarry, Philip Scott, Anthony Molina. No, he's a reliever. Okay, it's going to be a reliever, I bet. Connor Cannon. Ooh, Montes de Oca is usually pretty good in this game. None of these guys are really too impressive, unfortunately. Austin Smith. Jake Godfrey, Soroka. What about Soroka? Ooh, I like this guy. Just above high A ball from New York. Alright, so what if we gave them... Let's see. Jackson Reitz. And we could even give them Armando Araiza. Let's see if it would what else it would take on top of that. Maybe we could give up one of our outfielders or Ketel Marte or something. Because we do have plenty of depth, and that is kind of the idea here, is I'd like to trade some depth. Oh, we should probably offer them James Paxton as well. We could even give up Julio Urias if we wanted to. Alright, let's offer Paxton and Urias. This still might not get it done. Pretty good package, though, I would say. 2 really good catchers and well, actually, I don't even know. 2 catchers we think are pretty good. 1 pitcher we hope it to be kind of good, and 1 kind of bust, but oh well. what are you gonna do? I guess I'm sure that the Yankees are gonna regard this guy pretty highly. So the chances of us getting him are probably kind of slim, but it's worth a shot. Yeah, we're not gonna give up those guys. All right, so let's check out player rankings as well. Lucas Sims. Oh, nice. They just got him from Atlanta. Wow. Latos still up there. Barrios. Fernandez is still number 5. Oh, Jonathan Geddes. Oh my God, I would literally die to get this guy. Like I would. Oh my God, he would be absolutely ridiculous. Urias. Yeah, I think no matter who I offer, it's just gonna be, you're kidding, right? Because this guy is literally a freaking beast. Like I would give up. I don't know, who could I give up? I mean, I would even consider giving up Foscolina for this guy, but that wouldn't be nearly enough. Not Murphy. We have another good catching prospect though, Austin A. Murphy. Who's this guy? Jesus, we have so many good catching prospects. And here's Dillard. Dillard's 22 now. He got a little bit of time in Double A last year. Geddes. You give up Foscolina and Reitz and Paxton. Yeah, like you're never gonna get our hands on this guy. This guy's going straight to the Hall of Fame, I do believe. He's gonna be a beast. But all right, so we have to get down to business here. So I still have to find some trades. I'm gonna shop Paxton around, shop some of our catchers around, see what we can find, and then I will be back. Alright, so I've come across a pretty nice trade here. I shopped around James Paxton. 3 teams made offers. It was the Diamondbacks, Tigers, and Nationals. So I just went to each team and tried to see what prospects I could get off for them. The only offers we got were like other major leaguers. Like I think we got Rougned Odor, which would have been nice, but he's getting paid at this point, and we really don't need another middle infielder. I think we got offered Matt Olson from the Nationals, and I don't really remember who we got offered from the Diamondbacks, but I came across a pretty good trade here. It's going to involve getting rid of James Paxton and Jackson Reitz. We're going to get Dalton Griffin here, one of the top prospects for the Diamondbacks. He was a former number 4 overall draft pick and corner outfielder. I really like his potential. I'm not sure if his eye is ever going to get to 80 grade. I would love it if it did, but I'm not sure it's ever going to get there. We'll see. If it did, that'd be really nice. He's durable, though, which I like that. And overall, it's just I think he's the best prospect out of anybody on these teams, quite frankly. Diamondbacks, we have the Tigers. Tigers, I was trying to get Patrick Raby from, is this other starter. Well, he's pretty good, but definitely rather have that outfield prospect, Dalton Griffin. And as for the Nationals, I thought about going after Danny Rojas, who's kind of a similar prospect to Griffin, but I decided to go with Dalton as because I gosh darn feel like it. And we're also giving him Kyle Freeland, who's some 26-year-old starter they want. I don't really know why, but we can give him up, no problem, no problemo. So all right, and Griffin grinds it out every day, so that's a good sign. That probably means he's going to develop nicely. So all right, good trade all around. We get Dalton Griffin. We shed some salary, shed some just players that we didn't need, and all right, so now we can pretty much settle in here. We're going to call up Areza, I don't even know how to freaking pronounce his name. He'll be the backup catcher next year. We still got Soto, and Brian Terrace, and we still have Marte. But we're not going to get rid of any of those guys quite yet. Still have Benintendi playing left, so we'd have Dahl play every second game there. Lineup next year could look something like, I don't know, maybe Benintendi up there, maybe David Dahl up there. Should probably hit David Dahl. Maybe do something like this. George or Adams. We could hit Adams up there. I wouldn't mind doing that. Poppy, Benintendi, and last like that. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Benintendi was pretty good last year for us, though. I think he would be good hitting at the top of the lineup. Maybe even hitting David Dahl 4th. Doing something like that. Yeah, I like that a little bit more. Or hitting David Dahl 3rd. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's the lineup. Benintendi, Adams, Dahl, Arenado. Could swap Murphy and Adams. Might do that. Yeah, because Murphy gets on base a little bit more, I would say. But all right, so we'll do that for now. And let's go to re-signing, guys. We haven't even done this yet. So David Dahl. All right, so David Dahl we definitely want to extend. He's been a beast for us. He's definitely our best player. Center fielder. Guys don't grow on trees, so we definitely want to get him extended. So let's offer a big extension here. We'll do 5, 8, 11, and then maybe, I don't know what he's going to take, but maybe we could try 15. I don't know if it's going to work. You do 15, 8 years with 2 team options at the end. Alright, so he would take 15. Perfect. That works for us, man. Alright, so we can get Dalton that extension. Ketel Marte, we will just give the 1-year offer, $800K. Tom J. Murphy. So Murphy, I still don't really think I want to extend. Although he's been really good, but I feel like Dillard is going to be the guy we go to when all is said and done. So we'll keep going 1 year with Tom J. Murphy. See if we can get him at 7. Nice. Alright. Alright, Nick Mutz. Mutz will bring back for 800K. He's been pretty solid for us ever since we got him out of the Rule 5 draft. No complaints from us. Crockett will... Oh, man, Crockett for $6 million, though. I guess we'll bring back... I mean, he was good last year for us when he was healthy. And if he has a good enough year, we could get a qualifying offer on him. Could. Wouldn't really get my hopes up too much, but it's worth a shot for sure. Alright, Ortiz will bring back. Rafael Montero will bring back. He was pretty good for us last year as a reliever. And he's also a good emergency starter, especially now that we don't have Paxton. Conley will definitely bring back. He was pretty good for us last year. He's probably our best reliever. We can give him 2.5. And Sean Armstrong, despite the rough year, we'll bring him back. Hopefully he can bounce back. We'll give him a full $1 million. Why not? All right, and that is that. So we'll skip ahead here now till probably right around free agency time. So we're at the salary arbitration hearings date, which is just a couple days before free agency or free agents file. I haven't even looked at the awards myself, so we can find out here. Let's do Gold Gloves. Nolan Arenado wins another one. No surprise there. Top NL reliever looks like it was Daniel Webb. NL hitters. Any Platinum 6? Wow, we did not win a single Platinum or Silver Slugger, whatever you call it. That's surprising. Wow, Tom J. Murphy didn't beat Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber, really? Okay. Rookie of the Year, Greg Pickett. Willie Adams was 3rd, though, so that's cool. Manager of the Year, we didn't win that. Xander Bogaerts wins MVP. Nicely done. And Jock Peterson. David Dahl finishes 3rd, though, so there we go. But, alright, so we should get confirmation that Goldschmidt's headed to free agency. And, yep, there he goes. So we'll get the draft pick for him. Free agency filings. So we'll see if any good international free agents spawn up here. Ooh, Jose Abreu files for free agency. Whoa. Huh. Alright, Jose Alvarado, this guy, that guy. Yeah. Okay, this guy's half decent. If we needed the backup outfield, I mean, if he's just gonna ask for a minor league contract anyway, right? Ooh. Major league contract. Alright, well, we can give him this and put him down in AAA. No problem, I don't think. Alright, and let's take a look at the actual free agent list. Ooh, Felix Hernandez, Jose Abreu, Mad Bum, Jordan Zimmerman, Alex Torres, starting pitcher Alex Torres. Whoa, what did he make? 34 starts for the Red Sox last year? Wow. That's pretty ballsy of them. That worked out, though. He was really good for him. So Zimmerman, Goldschmidt right there, Conger, Gomes, Upton. Alright, so probably no one we're really going to go after. So we definitely don't have the money to go after like a King Felix. Well, apparently the Dodgers do. They're going after everybody. And it would be nice if we could load. There we go. Ooh, our oldest Chapman we could get, though. No compensation. He's coming off a good year, too. We've got the money for some free agents. Let's do... What if we did 4 years, team option at the end, and we did 6 for each year. Alright, so that'd be nice to do. Could invest in a pretty good reliever. Our oldest Chapman. And I'd probably move Crockett if I could then at that point, or at least try to fit him in a trade just to save the money. Betances is available as well. Ooh, he'd be nice to pick up, but I don't know if I want to pick up both him and Chapman. That'd pay me a little too much money. Although Betances isn't really asking for much. Only 5. I mean, it's only a 1-year deal. So we could. What if we gave him $5 million? We could even do a team option next year. Make it a phony 2-year contract. All right. So that would help our bullpen a lot, which is something we could definitely use improvement on. Getting Betances and our oldest Chapman. Go back. Come on. Load the free agents. There we go. All right. So we're not going to go after any of these guys. Jonathan Scoop, Christian Vasquez. Vasquez fell off the map again. I can see. It doesn't even have 5 years of service time, I'm pretty sure, or 6 years or whatever. Dylan Bundy. Ooh, Dylan Bundy's available for pretty cheap. He's coming off of a relatively rough year with the Dodgers. Could bring him in on a cheap contract. Why not? It's only $900K. I'd definitely rather have him than, I don't know, probably most of the other guys we have as options for our bullpen. Although we do have a lot of options for that 5th starter spot this year. And we could move Ryu at some point if we had to, but I definitely want to keep him for now. Bastardo. Alright, so I don't think we're going to go after Jonathan Scope. Yeah, we're not going to go. Nah, I don't really like his ratings. Go back. Is he hurt in real life? I'm pretty sure he's hurt in real life. Because the Red Sox have been playing the Orioles and he hasn't been playing, and I don't know why he wouldn't be playing. I know he's pretty young, but I guess he could be in AAA, but I would suspect he's with the big league club if he was healthy. Alright, and then here's that Korean guy we offered contract to. Alright, so we offered contracts to 4 players. If we got them all, I'd be pretty satisfied. Let's skip ahead here. Actually, I guess I'll probably cut out until we get answers back from the bunch of them. Alright, so we are back with the Rule 5 draft here, and actually I forgot about this, but I already skipped the part where I add all the guys to the 40-man, and I even skipped up to our draft pick here. So we're picking 14th. We've got our choice of characters here. I'm kind of thinking Tyler Collect or Josh Naylor, but we wouldn't really have a spot for Naylor on the team. But Tyler Collect could be nice. I don't really know about any of these other guys. And these outfielders we wouldn't have a spot on the team for. Brian DePena. So I might go with Collect, though. And this screen will probably take a couple thousand years to load. But, yeah, Collect, he's probably just a reliever, but he could be a good one to have in our bullpen. I'd definitely be open to just completely revamping our bullpen. So, you know, adding Collect to the mix, I don't think would be a bad idea. And let's also just make sure he's not a total dink. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'll just release him if he is. But alright. Come on, there we go. 6'5". Former, I don't know where he went in that 2015 draft, but I know we thought about drafting him, so not a bad idea to pick him up. And once we do, we'll just skip the rest of the draft. Alright. And I don't think anyone's got picked so far. We'll see if anyone from our team ends up getting picked. Oh, someone got picked. Charlie Tilson. Okay, so the guy we got off waivers last year, he gets picked by Detroit. That is fine. Do not mind losing him at all. Alright, and we get... Let's take a look at Tyler Collect. Alright, so somewhat of a leader. And he's got decent ratings. So we'll keep him around for at least the start of the year and see what happens. Oh, and where was he drafted? Just out of curiosity. Oh, it's not going to tell me? Guess not. Alright. Oh, no, I guess he was drafted in 2014. I did not know that. Oh. Okay, interesting. Alrighty then. So I'm going to cut out again. We'll continue simulating forward, and we'll be back. We've got some updates here. First of all, Dylan Bundy and Chan Ko Park both signed on to their initial contracts we offered. And then Paul Goldschmidt signs with the Los Angeles Angels for, $71 million over 5 years. So he gets $14 million a year. Not a bad price at all, but 32 years old. Definitely have other cheaper options. So not sad to see him go. And then both our oldest Chapman and Dylan Betances have better offers. So I might go after Betances still, since he would still be the cheaper of the two to get. So we could get him for, we could try $6 million and maybe even do 3 years with a team option at the end. He's 31. So yeah, I'd do that. Or actually, we could probably do $5 million if we're giving him a 3-year deal. Yeah, all right. So we'll offer him that. And keep going here with Betances, see if he signs on. And I'll just stay with the simulation then in that case. See if we get an answer from him in the future. And keep going forward here, probably till around the Hall of Fame. Yeah, he's getting better offers though. 6.5. Could offer this, but man, if I can make this like a team option, I might. But yeah, all right. I guess we're not going to get Betances then, unfortunately. Let's go back to the offseason center. We can take a look at any other relievers we might want to get, but I don't know. It's kind of doubtful. We had to collect already at least. Chapman, Betances, Bastardo, Justin DeFratos. How did Bastardo do last year? Not too bad. Wouldn't be a bad lefty to add to the mix. Jacob Turner. Wow, Turner's demanding a lot of money. Yeah, there aren't really any other good relievers. We can always trade for some if we really want to, but Bastardo maybe? 3.5 ERA last year. Lefty, wouldn't demand too much. Let's give him $1.75 million. Alright, so hopefully he will sign on. And, yeah, I think we could use the left-handed arm. Man, even Bastardo's getting more money. What is this nonsense? What if he did 2 years with a second-year team option? I don't know why would they... Oh, okay. He's not taking that. What if he did 2.5? I would do 2.5. Teamer. Alright, nice. See if he gets any better offers here during the... Actually, the winter meetings are over. Oh, these are a bunch of guys we DFA'd. A couple of those guys actually added to the 40-man before the Rule 5. But, oh well. Let's keep going here. See if Bastardo. See if we get an answer back from Bastardo. Anything at all. Does not look like it. Let's delete all these messages. Get to the Hall of Fame voting here in a moment. I don't even remember if I showed it to you guys last off-season video, but Roger Clemens made it the last time around. I'm not sure who's gonna make it this time. Piazza might get in this time, but I'm not really too sure, to be honest. Keep going. So I had my eye on the Red Sox game for a moment, for un momento. Looks like the Dodgers signed Alex Torres. And if we don't get a response back from Bastardo by the Hall of Fame voting, I'll probably just cut out again. Hopefully he signs on by then, though. Cardinals and trying to re-sign Hayward, it looks like. And let's keep going. There we go. So Bastardo signs his contract. Perfect. Place him in the active roster. All right, we got one more to do the Hall of Fame voting. And let's see. Jeter gets in on his first ballot. No Bonds, no Piazza. Bagwell drops off. That's too bad. As does Larry Walker. Beckett, Roberts, some other guys. All right, cool. So that is that. All right, and I'm going to cut out here till the end of spring training. I will be back. All right, so we're at the end of spring training here, and we suffered a couple injuries. First one, Joey Gallo. He got hurt a couple weeks into spring training. He's been out for a little bit, suffered a setback, so he is currently still recovering. He's got a week or two left on his injury, and yeah, hopefully he can. I don't know. Hopefully he can bounce back. I just realized how low his WAR has been the last couple of years. Like, Jesus, he's really got to start playing better, or else. I'm not going to be the team to pay him $16 million a year if he keeps playing like that. And then, let's see, disabled list. Zach Birdie out for 4 months. Tyler Collect out for the year. He had tore rotator cuff. Not actually the worst thing in the world, because it was either he either has to stay on the active roster or on the DL all year. And I might have ended up releasing him if he hadn't gotten hurt. So. Not the worst thing in the world. And then Birdie's out. He tore a labrum in his shoulder, which is too bad. So hopefully that doesn't affect him too much going forward. But other than that, we've got guys like Hunter Parsons, Thomas Dillard. Our AAA team is really stacked this year. Dalton, Griffin, Brady Aiken. Yeah, Aiken's almost ready. We got Urias down in AAA as well. So we've got a lot of guys in AAA who could get the call at some point this year. Brian Harris is also starting the year in AAA. The plan is to probably bring him up At some point, Foscalina could get some run. Who knows? But we're gonna send out Forest Wall as well, and see what the outlook is on Gallo when we actually get to opening day. And if we have to put him on the DL, we will. We can call back up. Forest Wall or something, or Ryan McMahon, something like that. Let's just get to opening day here. And there we go. All right, so generating MLB season predictions. We'll see where we will see where we get slotted again. So last year we were 96. We were projected to win the division with 96 wins. This year we'll see. Probably around the same, but I don't know. We did lose Goldschmidt and Altuve. All right, so top 100 prospects. No Rockies. It looks like Foscalina's not in the top 10 anymore. Apparently. No one really recognize either. All right, let's look at preseason predictions. Ooh, only 82 wins, but they project the NL West to be pretty bad. So if that's the case, I'll take that then. We have I guess David Dahl's our only projected top 10 hitter. No projected top 10 pitchers. Tyler Chadwick's projected to be a top 10 pitcher. I don't know why. He wasn't really any good in Cincinnati last year. Ruby De La Rosa too, apparently. These projections are weird. I don't know how they do these. Jonathan Gray too. Gray, I remember Gray had a really good year last year, but he got hurt at the end for Miami. That's why he only made 26 starts. But they already signed him to an extension, so they got faith in him long term. It looks like interesting. But all right, let's look at the full 100 prospects, top 100 prospects list. See where the guys in Colorado fall. All right, so we've got Danny Taylor at number 49. Foscalina falls to 14. I'm pretty sure he was top 10 last year. Dillard's 26, and Dalton Griffin, the guy we picked up from Arizona, he's 54. So pretty cool stuff there. Ooh, his potential fell. Oh, well, still have faith in him. And let's look at pitchers. So we've got Parsons, Gaston, and Aiken. All right, so pretty good crop of prospects. And Gaston was first-round pick last year. He's a supplemental round pick, I do believe. I remember picking him. So, cool stuff. All right, and that is pretty much that. So, Gallo out for another 5 days. So, we can survive for 5 days without him. And I guess Soto will probably just start in his place. But, all right. So, that is going to do it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let's make sure the lineup's actually all set for against lefties, too, because I don't think we did that yet. No, we didn't. All right. So, that's going to do it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.